Today, guys, I will be showing you gameplay for the Knight hero, but first, let's get into the stats. As you guys probably saw from the TV Royale and or the leaks that happened, it has a triumphant taunt, essentially, and it only costs 1 elixir. Yeah, you can taunt for 1 elixir. It's absolutely insane. As you guys can see, you gain a shield and taunt nearby enemies, forcing them to attack, and it has a 25-second cooldown. The shield hit points 550, quite a lot. It has a 7.5 taunt radius, and the taunt duration lasts for 5 seconds. It says here, well, these are just the regular stats of the Knight. They're the exact same stats. And then imagine a mustache so magnificent it lures enemies to their doom. Hero Knight takes great care to wax his shield and mustache in equal measure so as to always twist the tide of battle in his favor. And now you got 3 options. You literally have the regular Knight, you got the Evo Knight you can use, and then you have the Hero Knight, obviously. And as far as upgrading him, well, I guess you use gems. Let's get into some gameplay now. Alright, are you guys ready for this? I'm going to show you some interactions just to prove how broken this card is and so you guys understand how this card works. I'm going to place an Expo down and then watch what happens here. I'm going to let the Expo lock on my tower. Expo players, I'm so sorry, you're going to hate this. So let's go ahead and play the Hero Knight. We're going to pop the ability, and look at that. The Expo retargets onto the Knight. Like, you can't make this up. For only 1 elixir, by the way, guys. And that's not the only thing. Let me real quick get back to another Knight. I purposely, guys, have the Golem in this deck, and I also, on the other end, have the Inferno Tower, because there's another interaction I need to show you guys. But okay, first, let me just, okay, I want to get the Knight ready. So here's what we want to do. Watch this, guys. If the Goblin Barrel is getting sent in on the tower, you can go Knight, and you don't even have to predict it, by the way. Like, you can just react, and look at that. You don't even have to predict. Goblin Barrel goes for the Knight. Like, oh my gosh, this is insane. Like, look at these interactions. And then, I'll show you another example. Let me just first make sure that's defended, and then, okay. Like, this is crazy. And by the way, you can have the Knight with another, and we're not allowed to show the other heroes, by the way, guys. Only the Knight today, in case you're wondering why am I not showing other heroes. Okay, so let's say, guys, you have a Golem coming in, right? So let me just, like, save Elixir here, make sure I got this. So you got a Golem coming in. And then the Knight is just coming in behind the Golem, right? So you get the Inferno Tower going on top of the Golem, and then look at what happens. Just pop this ability, Inferno just retargets onto the Knight. It's insane. Like, it's actually insane. Now I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to defend this, but there was another thing I wanted to show. Okay, yeah, we are going to be able to defend. The combination, guys, is also going to be ridiculous with Graveyard. My prediction is, I'm trying to, let me know if you guys prefer this where I show you actual interactions that you can kind of apply to your own games. And then maybe I'll go into an actual game after this. But I want to show you where I think it's going to be very good, guys. So basically, okay, yeah, let me go for the Evo Skeletons here. So basically, another way it's going to be really good is, let me just basically, I want to cycle to the bats, so I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. If you go in for the Knight, right, and then you go Graveyard, and you know how typically you can just go bats to counter the Graveyard? It's going to be so good with the Graveyard, because look at this, you just pop it, and whatever you use to counter the Graveyard just goes to the Knight. It's gonna be disgustingly broken. And by the way, guys, King Tower activations are another big one. That's what I want to show with the bowler. Like, if you have a bowler coming in and you go for the Knight, right, you can just activate the King Tower off things like bowlers or executioners. It's ridiculous. Alright, here we go, guys. I decided to test it out inside of a hog deck. I thought it would be really fun because you send in basically the Knight in front of the hog, and then it's kind of like an infinite tank, or you could even send the hog in front of the Knight, and then it's like you use the ability, and yeah, it's just kind of, okay. Like, if we go hog here in front of this, right? And then if we go in for the ability, look at this. The tower targets the Knight, the Ice Wizard targets it, everything goes for the Knight, and then the hog sneaks through and gets a shot. Are you... Bro, this is insane. I feel like it can fit well in every deck. Like, we already know it can fit well in Graveyard, but I feel like it's literally going to fit well in every single deck in the game. I can already tell this is going to need a nerf. Maybe the ability needs to be 2 elixir, I don't know, or... I don't know. Does it really need to have a shield? I feel like the taunt is already enough, or am I tripping? I don't know. Because, like, look at this, guys. Okay, like, let's do this again, right? We send the hog in front, and then we go in for the taunt. And everything goes for the knight, and the hog just slips through. That is the craziest thing. What am I witnessing right now? What is this? Bro, what is this? Okay. And then, yeah, defending, it's actually great he's got the graveyard, because I kind of want to test it against... We know it goes well with the graveyard, but against the graveyard, I feel like it's going to be decent as well, because I think it's just going to defend it really good. Like, couldn't we just keep going in for that push, bro? I just want to keep doing it. Like, just go for the hog and the knight behind. Usually you want your tank to be in front of the hog, but now this is like the exact opposite. Hog just slips through. We pop the ability, and it just... Dude. What even is this? What is this? And then it's the same too, like, in the pocket. It's insanely broken. Like, okay, so yeah, you could go, like, literally just go hog in the pocket and then go for it after. It's targeting the hog, literally doesn't matter, right? You just pop the ability, everything targets the knight, literally everything, and it's unkillable. It's literally unkillable. I just feel like everything is gonna pair well with this. Like, the Royal Giant, like, the possibilities are endless. Like, what wouldn't pair well with this thing? And then it's like... Oh my gosh, this seems way better than all the champions in the game. So it seems like, I don't know, we can't test the gameplay today of the other heroes, but it seems like, okay, maybe the heroes are like way too strong compared to the champions, at least on first glance. Now remember, guys, you are going to be able to unlock your first hero for free on the homepage section. They got the event here to unlock your first hero, where you can get either the knight, the giant, or the musketeer. The mini P.E.K.K.A one, though, is going to be in the past, but luckily for you guys, the knight one you can get for free, and clearly, as you've seen in this video, he's incredibly broken. They have the hero fragments you can see here that you collect. As for a recap of, I guess, well, how it works a bit, you collect hero fragments to summon your heroes, and you get them from hero boxes where you find the hero fragments and then you summon them, essentially. And then as of now, there's 4 of them, and then they enter the summoning pool shortly after they're released, which I suppose makes sense. And as far as, well, you can click on how to play them. This might be obvious to you guys. You just drag them into the hero slot. And one thing I want to show you guys is this customization feature. You actually can change the ability button layout. So you can have them on both sides. You can have it on the left. You can have it on the right. So you can customize it how you want, which I think is a really cool feature. So overall, guys, I'm trying to be as optimistic as I can about this hero update, because I do think maybe some casual players could find this exciting, even though some people are very worried about this feature being very complicated. But I do really hope they tell us the elite wildcard conversion rate before the update drops, because I'm getting a sense it's probably not very good if they're gatekeeping it. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. You can use credit code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game. And thanks again until next time, guys.